Welcome to Ecstatic Yoga. Time to get a new computer for me because the buttons don't work. But maybe later today I'll go down to stores that sells computers. And this is our day of, we're going to be doing ecstatic movement. We're going to be doing balances. And I promised last week, because I forgot the balances and I would do some balances. So we're going to start with balances. And then we're going to move into ecstatic rapture. So I just am so grateful that you can have this experience every week, opening up into the rapture in whatever way that works for you, but even opening up into your body. It may be that you're just the whole time sitting on your mat and just moving around a little bit and shaking. It's just a time to move spontaneously and like listen to the wisdom of the body, what it needs. And there's times it may just want to stop. So this week's going to be a little bit different ecstatic movement than last week, because we're also going to take some breaks and stop and really feel the pratyahara after we kind of shake it up. Feel that pratyahara, take these pratyahara breaks inside, like letting everything stop and just witnessing as deeply your own heart, your own self, this inner being, this manamaya kosha. So we're going into the manamaya kosha. The first week we were in the Annamaya Kosha, we were focusing on the body. And then our week 2 was focusing on the breath and the Pranamaya Kosha. And we're going to get way more into all the nadis, chakras, and pranavayas. But now we're moving into pratyahara. So we're merging the 8 limbs and the koshas. They're both the yogic philosophy, to give us the opportunity to go deeper within, reach up into those samadhi states, often as a practice, and also rapture. So rapture is a little bit different. Our first rapture last week, yeah. So just knowing it, just expanding, being the sun, being the love, and letting the music that you choose, that you put on, that's going to inspire you, the music that takes you out. It's a time to bring your energy out. Samadhi, we're bringing it way in. Pure conscious awareness, stillness. Our body is frozen and we are aware. Rapture is taking all this infinite divine love, divine power, divine grace, divine freedom, and just rooting yourself into that root chakra and the earth, the mother earth, almost like a tree, deep roots, knowing you have deep roots underneath you. And then allowing that energy to come up your Sushumna in rapture. And it's the main nadi, the grace, the great river, and letting that come up. But it comes around you, and then it comes back up into the root chakra, the Taurus. But it's 360 degrees. So the love and the light that you're shining out is coming out your back. It's the sun. So but you may just naturally begin to bring your arms up, and that's okay if you don't. But if you do, just allow it to just you to move in that way that the spirit brings. And it you just may be sitting totally still. There's sometimes I'll do a rapture. I'm in rapture. I'm expanded out, but I am so still. I'm like in samadhi rapture, and those are amazing. So we love it all. But this is why with ecstatic yoga, we are really honoring the spectrum from the deepest state of samadhi to the most expanded and joyous and free state of grace, and embodying them all. And in grace, you may cry, you may sob, you may even scream. I invite you to do your best to try to be, maybe not be silent. I'm usually silent unless I'm laughing and crying. And I usually cry I laugh really quietly. I cry kind of loudly. Just because in my past, in social situations, when I would be going to rapture, it disrupted people and it would upset people. So I have just learned to, when I'm laughing, I'm quiet now. It used to come out and when I'm with friends and we're doing a light meditation, we're all laughing and laughing and laughing. There's no resistance. So I guess let it all come out, whatever it is. Don't suppress like I have, and so maybe I need to practice that too. But for right now, it's okay because I feel I'm laughing and it's like, it's actually conserving my energy a little bit because I don't have to be loud about it. Not that we're conserving our energy in this, so maybe we should let the laughter just come out as an expression in the cry. So yes, you are helping me to realize that with the rapture meditation, the invitation is to be fully self-expressed. However, what I want to be really sure about for you is when you go into your rapture meditation, that you're rooted in your body and you're not moving around in the room. That's for the, ecstatic dance and the ecstatic movement and stuff. But when we go into rapture, we're rooted on our mat. We're rooted into the earth deeply, deeply. We set those roots and we're sitting. And that's when we can go into, if we're moving around, you can't connect to the rapture. You disconnect a little bit. Your focus needs to be still. The body is still, absolutely still, except it may be moving forward or back, or just like the trees, the trees move, the wind comes, and you'll feel your angel wings sometimes. It'll just be natural, come out and you'll feel those big wings behind you, and let the experience be what it is. It doesn't always have to be joyously rapturous. Sometimes it's just like this stillness and this peace. And in that is also rapture. Let it be your experience. It's different for everybody every time, but you're just taking time to be in meditation, in stillness, while you are deeply connected to your body and your root chakra, all your chakras. So you're connected to, we want to take the asana, the body, the Annamaya Kosha, solid, the earth. We are part of the earth and we're not moving this to this core. Our legs might move, but our root is rooted in, and that's all a nice strong web of roots underneath. And so we don't have to worry about that. We don't have to worry about moving our body really, except when the energy just takes you. Let the spine move if it needs to. Start this alone. Start it like in your room alone, so you don't be judged. And you already do it, I'm sure. So, but if you're new to it, then you might be surprised. You might be just sitting somewhere and you might just kind of feel yourself move. And when you're talking to people, you're just allowing that natural energy to come up. But right now, all your focused attention, everything of your concentration is going towards being this sun of divine love, divine light, divine presence. And you are connecting your heart with the divine source that you're sustained through, that sustains this soul presence, it's infinite, this, vibrational, ancient soul that has wisdom and has had experiences. And so you're joining. This is the time to join. And you expand. This is expand your love. You're expanding it out through your heart, like the sun. You're just giving all your love unconditionally, all your joy, your light, your being, your true nature. You just pour out this love. I'm going to invite you to deeply connect with the divine within you and that divine Atman and Brahman energy, whatever that is for you, your higher self, your soul, past loved one, past animal. that connector. For me, it's John. It's my Atman. John is my Atman. But it's also me because I feel John and I, our souls are one. So it's hard to give the words. We're we're so intermingled, our souls. We have some unique identity through many past lives and such. But right now it's like we just work together in everything from heaven to earth. And so he's my Atman. It could be a grandparent, could be a, Christ, Buddha, Allah, any God, name of God that exists on this planet. And any religious figure that you want to look up to and connect with. It could be just your higher self or your wiser self. Maybe your the light being, the evolved self, the intelligent self, the ancient self, the self 6,000 trillion years from now. Because we are eternal. And so taking a deep breath into the belly, feeling that deep connection with the body to the earth and its bones. And take a moment to check in with your own beingness. I'm going to take several breaths, about 8 breaths, and I'll count the breaths. So I want you to really take time to be with yourself, just noticing. You can notice the physical being, the energy body, Pratyahara. Notice the thoughts, the mind. Noticing how connected you feel to your divine, your Atman, the Brahman, source, creator, universe of all that is, complete incomprehensible mystery beyond comprehension that sustains and loves us right here, right now. So taking this time to check in, I'll bring you back. And now I invite you to create that intention. And as you create this intention, might just be what this day is going to look like, or this next hour, or a lifetime intention. Take all those emotions and all that joy, all that positive energy that you want to feel. That's what you really want to feel. That's beyond the form. It's in the energetic vibration, frequency, and the confidence, and the smile on your face, or so you make that touchdown and just that exhilaration. So feel that now, whatever it is for you and your intention. And I invite you to do that now, or I'll bring you back some time. And releasing that intention and those visions with this or better, and with that too. That Atman and that Brahman, that God of your understanding, universe, greater source, into that, this or better. Release it and know whatever it is, whatever intention you had, you deserve it. Truly deserve it. Deserve joy. You deserve to live an ecstatic and free life. Yeah, does it mean that you might not have a bump in the road or something? Yes, but you make fun of it and you have fun and you let the grit shine you up and you just remain in gratitude and see the synchronicity in everything and learn from everything and allow yourself to grow from everything and allowing life to shine you up, and anything that comes really, the whole thing of let that shit go. And it's all the small stuff. It's all the small stuff, and let that shit go. Radically forgive everyone, especially yourself, on the level of Pranamaya Kosha, especially the Manamaya Kosha. It's only love. It's shame, it's an impossible vibration. It's higher vibration frequency that exists in that vibration. Just like if you're on a high note, you can't really add in a low note. That just doesn't, the low notes don't vibrate with the high note. Shame and guilt and fear, those notes don't vibrate with your true nature, even on one level up, 2 levels up. So resting in that Taurus, it's all light, it's all white, secure protection. And we're going to begin to move a little bit. And just moving consciously, side to side. Move the head in. Just finding some movements while you're just sitting. All the things you can gently do with your body here. You can make circles. Shoulders, wing bones. Get those wing bones loosened out for the rapture meditation. Put on your wings. You move into cat-cow, some twists. Find the pace, the feel. Honor your body. You're breathing into the lower abdomen. A lot of breaths can be 3-part yogic breaths. I invite you to bring the Ujjayi into this so you're fully present to sensation in your body. Relaxing the neck if you can. Just finding what feels good for you. Just having fun with it, enjoying it, melding and merging, basking in all the physical sensations, energetic sensations, basking in that Annamaya, Pranamaya, Manamaya koshas, feeling. Allow yourself to feel whatever emotions are there and come up. And just surge through the emotions, anything emotional body that arises. You don't really make an order and say, bring up some anger or jealousy or some rejection. You just, life does it for us. So we don't know what's going to arise. And we often think we do.
See, we know how something's gonna turn out, even moving in our body. So we're not attached to any pose right now, you're just moving. And I'm gonna invite you to start to, we're gonna remain rooted into our root chakra. Deep, deep chakra that connects us to the earth, connects us to this grounding. Even if we're traveling the universe, we have our root chakra, so it can connect. Doesn't have to connect to just one body on one planet. The chakra, root chakra, is grounding, etheric grounding. Chakras are on the etheric level. So we're going to loosen that directly from the earth, even though it's still rooted on the earth energetically. But we're going to begin to move our bodies so we can lift up and move a little bit more. And we might feel guided to do some poses. Keeping that Ujjayi breath going, just enjoying what feels calling in your body. All spontaneous movements may be very different than what my body's calling me to do right now. Keeping the breath flowing. The prana moving, bringing your full awareness into the sensations in those first three koshas, the Annamaya kosha, your physical body, the Pranamaya kosha, and the Manomaya kosha. Just letting it all arise and flow. And let it feel good. Move and shake, and wiggle, stretch, and twist in ways that feel good for your body. That's why maybe a completely different pose for you. Be in a warrior pose right now, maybe, or you could be in child's pose, or you could be a dancer, or ah. Moving to your music, your choice of music. You might begin to start to gently move up a little bit. Maybe you're already up and you're already dancing around the room, and moving. Give yourself that freedom to move anywhere. Maybe you're in child's pose or savasana. You're going through the chi builder right now. Allowing yourself to move and shake and wiggle and bounce. Kind of like when you were a little kid. You just bounced, you know. Be loose, loosey goosey. Gentle on your body, never move into pain. You can always take breaks anytime. This is your free movement. Just doing what feels good. Oh, I didn't realize I'm off the screen. And so, you know, you might just be having some good times. There may be times where you just freeze and just let it all in. Enjoy it. And want to take a little samadhi break. So we're going to move into pratyahara. That's our focus this week. So if you want to, it's just an invitation. You might be really in your flow of movement, and I invite you to stay in your flow of movement. And this is perfect if you're in child's pose or savasana, get in any pose you want, or you can join me in standing, because it's good to practice going into samadhi states while we're standing. I did it for years in my yoga classes, and everyone's mind's connected, so we'll all bring us one another up and into samadhi as a collective community. So feeling yourself grounded, the feet grounded into the earth, the weight balanced on the feet, and take a moment to find your center of gravity. Move in a little bit and then just finding that center of gravity. Nice little micro bend in the knees. Your body's as relaxed as possible. Shoulders are relaxed down. And bring your hands in Anjali Mudra to your heart. And connect now to your divine, whatever that is for you, that Atman, that Brahman, that source, that higher self. Fully absorbed in connecting with the divine. In silence, still samadhi. Smile comes to your face. You certainly like a face smile. Or like putting on your angel wings, you can do that too. Anything else? We just keep the feet grounded. And the invitation is to take a moment to move now into rapture, expanding everything. And maybe it has naturally taken you there. Be that sun. Connecting. Fully open to the divine. Beautiful. And bring your hands back to Anjali Mudra, and unless they are already there. Feeling those feet connected to the earth, solid, deep. Maybe some gentle movement into the body. As you start to come back and open your eyes so you can be back in this reality, because we went pretty deep there, and just feeling the body and Beginning to just shake out a little bit. The feet are still rooted. Let them be rooted for a minute. Unless you're already running around. If you want to go, if you want me to guide you through coming back from the samadhi. It's just a nice gentle way. And so now we know we're energetically always connected to that root chakra, always. But we're going to invite this freedom of the human body to spin around in the air in this realm, and body doesn't always have to be perfectly connected, even though it oftenly is. That we're just given some freedom. So we're going to lift the feet. Say we're connected, and we're going to focus the root chakra connection on that single energetic line that comes right down between the legs. That's where we're connected to the earth, and that's where we're connected to our root chakra, the energy root chakra. But our feet are always connected, the hands, it might be our stomach, our legs. But we're just giving some freedom. So we're just gonna shake out, whew, do whatever it starts to feel a little more energetic, maybe some bouncing, twisting, maybe go around the room and do some twisting. Always watching your body. I just feel a teeny ting in my knee, so it's like I'm gonna be careful here. We just keep twisting, or maybe it's shaking out, or maybe you want to just do some spinal twists. And just start to move in your body, listening to your music, letting your body be free, shaking out anything that might be like suppressed energy or fear energy. Just allow it to shake out of your body, whether you're dancing or bouncing, or whatever it is that your body's feeling like it wants to do in the moment. Just have this intention for it. Like anything, any repression, any negativity, any confusion, any fear, any anger, any jealousy, any insecurity. Just shake it out. Any sense of rejection. It's like, no, those are all lies. They're no lies. Let's shake out those lower vibrational thought spheres. Shake out that, any people that may be real bringing us down. You don't have to, any means, not still be their friend, but you don't need to hang out with them as often. Start to find high vibrational people that match what you want to create that intention of yourself. Always higher and higher. So now just free moving, listening to your body. Having fun. Maybe move in ways that you have never moved in, or even new ways. Things that, totally new ways to move. I automatically get back into a yoga pose, but moving, enjoying. Maybe there's a circumstance or a challenge you're facing, and you can just sort of release that to the universe, to the earth. So remember, we have a Taurus, so to release it into the root chakra or the crown chakra, we want a full stream both ways. So you don't want any blockages. And continuing to move and dance, wiggle.
I want to get into a little fitness thing. Should I have my little barbells? Good. No, we're gonna do a fitness thing too. This is ecstatic moving, anything. We're gonna do practice our chair. Remember, if you'd like to take a break, just feel free. Just having fun in your body, like you did when you were a kid. Let your body be as free, as open and relaxed as when you were just a little child. I mean, the only reason why we lose our body is we don't use it. Use it like a child, and it'll look like a child. Find your dance. Beautiful. Starting to come down and move a little slower. Start to cool down. And start edging towards the mat. Unless you're already in the mat, you need to just take some time, maybe move into a wide leg forward fold or any forward fold. And notice the sensations in your body. Make some very mindful, slow movements. But most your awareness is in the body. The pratyahara, the inner sensations, withdrawing all attention from the external. They just sway. Coming gently down to the most comfortable seat. And if you like a cushion, get my cushion. Got this cushion for many, many years. You like it matches the colorful scheme I really like. Oh, there I am in black and white. I don't know, it's so funny. Maybe I'll come a little closer to you. I'm actually gonna put my favorite song on. Find that nice, comfortable seat. And we're gonna move into Rapture. So we'll maybe do 3 songs because I think I lose track of time. Hopefully it'll be just the right amount of time for your, oh, balances. We're going into balances. Okay, not gonna forget this week. Thank you for reminding me, John. Okay, so here we are. We're gonna root, feel those feet on the earth, shake out a little bit. And we are gonna move into some balances, for sure. Okay, we're gonna start with tree. And we are going to bring all our weight into, I am going to not mirror you. Because I often get confused. I used to mirror for years and years and years, and now I just stay more connected to my body. So you can bring your weight to either leg. I'm going to bring my weight to my left leg right now. So all my energy, my focus right now is in that standing leg. Very little weight on this other leg. My right leg is, my toes holding it up. It's just loose. And take a moment to feel those roots go down from that foot, that leg. The whole leg is a tree trunk.
Now goes the root, you're rooted into the earth. And then we're gonna take this other leg of the, mine is the right, we're gonna open up the hip and rest the right heel right above the ankle. And you can bring those arms up. Deciduous tree, coniferous tree, find your tree. Now this is perfect here. This is where you want your tree to be. This is perfect tree, especially if you're a beginner. But if you are more advanced, you can bring that foot up and bring it onto the upper thigh. Left leg is should put that into the upper thigh. Or what I like to do is I like to be in lotus. I need a ground. So find your grounding. Find your grounding. Be that tree. Find your roots. Whoa. Usually really good with tree. But if you, that's a good example. If you fall out, you just come back. Go back in. Find a drishti. Breathe. One more breath. And then coming out. I'm not sure what's up. I usually do my balances on the beach every day in Costa Rica, and it's like, but my left leg, I had an injury, so I need to stop that story though. My left leg is my power leg, and I need to give it some attention. So I'm gonna move our energy and our weight to the right leg, and you might have a leg that needs, and you're always different on either side. And we look at that, maybe my left side, the feminine, the creative needs some attention. And that would, help with my balance on the left leg. So, look at you, everyone's different. But looking at these things as we move through the practice. No judgment, just, wow, how can I actually learn from the balances or the oppose? So we're going to bring our weight and our energy into the other leg. I'm in the right leg, so I'm rooted into my right leg. Right leg is a tree trunk, and out go those roots, just massive roots underneath my right foot. I'm gonna open up that left hip and rest that left heel on the ankle of the right leg. Find your alignment with your body, find those loops. And then you can bring that up a little further, or in lotus. And don't forget your angel wings. Engage your bandhas and breathe. One more breath. And releasing that. Beautiful job. I don't think we're going to do all the poses today, but I think we'll do a few. So one that I really love, and this is one that you can have in stages, is hand to foot or toe to foot or hand to toe. So you have an option to grab your toe or you have an option to grab underneath your, wow, I'm getting myself balanced, underneath your foot like that. I prefer this than the toe. It just makes me feel more stable. Toe, a lot of times will slip a little bit with my fingers, and it's just my choice. So find out what feels best for you. And so hand or toe to foot, and we're gonna bring all the weight and all the energy over to the right leg, or whichever leg you choose. I'm choosing my right. And feel that like a tree trunk, and put those roots down. Beautiful. Now your left leg, you just have the knee gently bent on your tippy toe. And then you're going to want to bring that knee up as high as you can bring it up. And then you can start to bend down a little bit and even help that knee up. Bringing the hands underneath the foot. And then bringing that foot out to whatever extent works for you. Finding a drishti and breathe. Release. Oops.
I must need to, I think it is, well, I'll tell you in class. My daughter's picking me up at 11 for something I probably should have done a couple years ago, but it's all good. Leaning into and stepping this, bringing all this energy into the other leg. Mine is the left leg. Feeling that as a tree trunk, feeling those roots go down. And this right leg, very little weight, you're just on your tippy toes. Find your alignment right now. Feel those loops come into your body. So you're give yourself the most benefit. Begin to lift that right leg. You can bring that knee up. Bring the hand underneath the foot and bringing that foot out to whatever works for you. More breath. And coming down. Okay, so let's see, what's one more balance we can do? Maybe something that's a little gentler and easier. Since my balance isn't the very best today, it could be better, but that's okay. That's one thing, you just honor yourself. There are days where your balance may be a little bit off. It's like no judgment, just how would you treat a little child if they're, 2 years old and learning to walk and they have a little, wobbly. It's just, wow, that's cute. We're all learning to walk. We're all learning to be embodied, allowing the sacred divine energy of our soul, our unique vibration to animate through this body in the most conscious way. For not just yourself, but for the whole, eternal survival of the human species, for the whole species. We're not doing it just for ourselves. We can animate through physical forms. Okay, so let's see what's a good, nice, kind of gentle one. Oops. Let's do one down on the floor. Come onto our hands and knees. Knees are under the hips, the wrists are under the shoulders, and we'll move into balancing table. It's a nice, easy, gentle one, but it does help with the balance, and it also helps with right and left brain connections, which we're always wanting to keep healthy. So we're going to bring the weight into the left hand as we raise the right hand up. Parallel to the earth. And then we're going to take the left leg and bring that out. And you can either point the toe or flex the toe, the foot. And engage your bandhas, find a drishti, and breathe. One more breath. Find that line of angle, reaching out. On the exhale, coming down. Beautiful job. Now we're going to bring the weight into the left leg and the right hand. I'm going to bring that left hand up parallel and bring the right leg out. And engage the bandhas and breathe. Find your drishti. Facing down. I'm gonna put this on pause. Hello.
Hi, Mama.
It was an important call to get. So here we are in our rapture. So we're going to come down to your mat, we're going to come down onto our mat, like sit in a nice, comfortable position, in a seated position. You can do this laying down, but it's to start and to really start to generate that column of light up the Sushumna. this is the best pose, and this is the best pose for that, and then that creates that torus all around us. So we're going to increase that, and then we're going to be the sun. We're going to expand all our energy. And of course, it's going to be pouring out the top, the bottom, every chakra, and in every direction, back, side, up, down. Be that love, that light. And I'm going to put my song on. Let's see what this thing is. You can always have a picture of your Atman. You're the creator. You're the sustainer. You're the destroyer. Oh, you're my lover. You're my partner. You're my teacher. Oh, and I belong to you. 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 From which all things grow. You're the water You're the fire that goes on and on. You're the air I breathe for this song, and I bow to you. 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 You're the sweetness that endless. You're the only truth and beauty. Your body is the story of grace. Your heart of compassion. Space where I was to you, and I belong 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 to you. And I belong to you, and I belong to you.
To you, that I bow 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 to you. And I bow to you.
Gently, kindly coming back. Feeling yourself rooted into the earth. Taking this last check-in, noticing your energy, your pratyahara. Basking in that light. Dynamic energy field within you. Then bring yourself back to that intention that you set, beginning the practice and inviting all those positive emotions, sensations, vibrations to expand right now. And releasing that intention, whether this or better, this or better, this or better. Releasing it to that divine presence of your understanding, your Atman, your Brahman, your God. And we'll bring the hands in front of the heart in Anjali Mudra. Taking a moment to really connect with yourself and give yourself love and acknowledgement for being here on the mat today, moving your body, releasing all that no longer serves, even on a cellular, molecular level, and feeling a little freer in your body and your mind a little quieter and your heart more open for ecstatic yoga and our rapture to ecstatic movement. And I'm going to just share a spontaneous chant with you, and then we will close with our namaste and see what comes forth. Connect with John, and he and I kind of sing and chant together a vibrational blessing to you to close out the practice. Heya ke heya 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 ke heya 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 ke heya 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 ki hani heya 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 ke heya 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 ke heya ke. Never know what's gonna come out, but that was fun. I honor the place in you in which the entire universe dwells. I honor the place in you which is of love, light, truth, and peace. When I am in that place in me, and you are in that place in you, we are one. Namaste. Thank you. I am Grace. You can check out ecstaticyoga.studio for more information on our yoga teacher trainings and retreats. And please like this video if you liked it. If you didn't, then you can put a not like. Always be true to yourself.